Did you miss me? The preseason's in the books. Let's talk about what transpired. First and foremost, Pittsburgh Steelers. We went 3-1. We didn't go perfect. I didn't want to go perfect because every time somebody decides to go perfect, they go 0-16 in the regular season.
Don't do it. No, that's not good. No, don't do it. No, don't do it.
Baltimore Ravens, I'm looking at you, boo. We ain't talking about that right now. First week of the preseason, we had the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Those damn Pirates came to the land of ketchup. What happened? They tried to take our booty. We held on to the fourth quarter. We left with a 2-point W. All right? Then the Kansas City Chiefs, they walked into the land of ketchup. They shot their arrowheads, but they don't got enough accuracy. They left with an L. Then we headed down to Tennessee. We were drinking Tennessee whiskey with Chris Stapleton, and I guess the attack on Titans must have happened. We had our ODM gear slished down the goddamn Titans and left with a W. Then we had, we took a trip to Carolina. We tried to walk into Wakanda, but we weren't ready for the vibranium attack, and they left with a W, thus giving us a 3-1 record. But I was impressed by what I saw from our young guys, from our rookies. We now have an established number 2 quarterback. Josh Dobbs may be stout. He's able to play the game of football effectively, but you ain't thrown no TDs in this preseason. You threw 2 picks. That's 2 picks too many. You're bald. You got no business having picks around at all. Mason Rudolph played absolutely spectacular. All right, I believe he had a 113 QB rating, whatever the case was. Threw 2 touchdowns or 4 touchdowns. He was connecting with James Washington all over the field. Might I add, James Washington looks absolutely magnificent. All right, he had a good preseason last year. He had a sensational preseason this year. I think he had 10 catches, 208 yards. That is 100 yards per game. You're probably not going to get numbers like that in the regular season. I'm not going to denounce it if you do, but the way this man's playing, I'm excited. He can get that number 2 receiver position. Most likely he will be starting. Then in the backfield, I was kind of upset about Snell. All right, we had about, 28 carries, 54 yards. You could do better. You could do better. You'll probably end up being the number 3 back behind Connor, behind Samuels, but I would like to see more production. Defensively, our front 7 looks as dominant as it's always been. Our defensive line getting penetration, we're stopping the run. All right, we're getting to the quarterback. Our linebacking core all over the field. Devin Bush, this man is looking like a beast. I already love the hair. It's looking like it's a little bit locked back there. He's hitting everybody, all right? 10 tackles. I believe it was it against Tampa Bay? Was it against Kansas City? Whatever the case was, this man had led us in tackles in 4 games. Man was playing out of his mind. Our secondary, though, we need to be able to play man coverage. This is one of the big issues that we've always had in Pittsburgh since probably about 2011, since the days of Ike Taylor getting beat deep and big play Willie Gay getting beat outside of just catching a pick 6. But we got to be able to play man coverage. Too many times I've seen receivers run all through zones. We're going to get murdered if we cannot play man coverage. This defense has to be anchored by our secondary, and our secondary has to be our strong point. We know how good our front 7 is. Our secondary needs to step up. We just paid Joe Hayden. He's got to be able to play at the top of his game. All right, we just signed you to a big-time contract. Get ready to go out there and ball. All right, but besides that, I like the way that we played in the preseason. All right, we showed the world that the Pittsburgh Steelers are still here to stay. A lot of people talking about Antonio Brown's gone, Le'Veon Bell's gone. What you guys gonna do? You're gonna be at the bottom of the position. You got the Cleveland Browns. They're gonna win the division. Don't forget about the Baltimore Ravens, Cincinnati. They suck, but you're going to be better than them regardless. You're going to be number 3. No, we're not going to be 3. We're going to take the goddamn number 1 spot because that's all we go for. Let me turn this around for you. Okay, there's a reason why you see 6 different emblems over here. We had the most Super Bowl rings, but of course those guys out in Foxborough these past 20 years happen to have the greatest dynasty of all time. So, they done caught up to us. I don't like ties, although when I go outside and I'm wearing quite the dapper suit, I like to be wearing a tie. But when we talk about football, the Pittsburgh Steelers, I don't need no damn ties anywhere. We need to make sure the league knows we are the supreme. So this season, what we doing? Well, we doing a little bit of cardio. Walk into your local gym. Head towards the back. Don't get on the treadmill. Oh no, don't get on the elliptical. Head to the Stairmaster because we're on the stairway to 7, and that's what the hell we fixing to do. We had a very good preseason. We're going to Foxborough this Sunday, walking into the land of the champions as challengers, and we're going to slay the damn dragon. We're going to take down the beast. We're going to walk out beating the champions and put the whole league on notice. I'm coining the phrase right now. now. What we doing this season, we fixing to go and shock the world. Everybody's counting us out. Everybody's looking at us as if we're at the bottom. Guess what that makes us? Underdogs. All right? And what we fixing to do, we gonna go take a bite out of everybody's leg. We gonna turn them into, who's that dude who died back in the day? They slit his Achilles. That's what we doing to every single team out here that we got on schedule. We taking a huge bite out of your Achilles. You're going to bleed out, and we headed to the damn Super Bowl. Everybody get up in here. Steelers on 3. Win on 6. 1, 2, 3 Steelers. 4, 5, 6 win regular season this Sunday night. Whoo! You better get ready. You better get ready. I've been waiting too doggone long for this. Whoa, let's go, baby. Steelers football.